My name is Folarin Banigbe. I'm the author of Abduction Chronicles, which is a memoir that I published in 2018 after my violent kidnap experience. Um, it's interesting now that, after my experience, the world, the country was gripped with violent kidnaps all over the place. And what started in one remote corner of Niger Delta has now basically gone all over the country. So much insecurity, so much fear, so much alarm all over the place. Interestingly, the world is at the moment gripped with the fear of coronavirus. What also started in one corner of one city in China has now gone all over the world, overtaking the world, throwing the economy of this world into turmoil, people out of jobs, thousands and thousands of people dead. I think the message for me is that the human is a resilient being, and with God on our side, we can overcome everything. This afternoon, because we are locked down at home, I'm going to try to read a few passages of my book, Abduction Chronicles, to you. I hope you find something that kindles your spirit to resilience. I hope you find something that gives you hope. I hope you find something that lets you know that after the thick darkness, there is always a dawn. Thank you as you follow me. The church's loudspeakers went quiet, as if on cue. I heard my captors coming back into the room where I was seated. I felt them sit just beyond my reach, and I could sense that they were staring at me for several seconds, talking in muffled voices amongst themselves. Then the questioning began again. So, Oga, how much is it you want pay? Pay how? Wetin I buy from una hand? E be like say you no know wetin bring you come here. I know wetin bring me. Now na bring me come. Now I go talk how much you wan collect or how much you get. I no get anything. No be dis kind thing person dey save money for. I no get money. I no be politician. I no be businessman. I be hustler just like una. So wetin you dey do? I don tell you now. I be printer. Na newspaper I dey print. Na free newspaper sef. Una fit don see am before. The name na Port Harcourt Microscope. We no dey sell am. We dey take am carry good news about Rivers State. And the small money wey we dey get from adverts, na im we dey take hold body. So wetin you dey do join that one? Bros, I dey hustle as una dey hustle too. If person say they wan buy computer, I go help them buy. Put some money on top. If you dey build house, I go supply sand, supply materials, anything wey go bring small something. Na so I dey hustle since I enter port. I could feel they were considering this. But you get any other thing wey you dey do? Nothing o. I be pastor, but no me bin get the church. I just dey pastor one of our branches. Apart from that, everything else na hustle. You be pastor? Yes, I be pastor. I no get money. I no dey do business. As you come carry me from my house now, na I no understand. They pondered that for a moment and then continued. But no be our fault now. The rich people wey dey dis country no dey help the poor. Bros, me I no be rich person. Na hustle me I dey hustle. I no blame una. I understand wetin happen. But as you be victims, na so me I be victim. The people wey dey spoil dis country, na no fit reach them. No be me be your problem. Na the politician, na the government people, na dem spoil dis country reach dis level. Na dem cause all these things wey dey happen for now. But we dey suffer now. Rich people no dey help us. I no know about that one, but the small things wey me I dey do, I dey find way help people. Almost half of the staff wey I get na South people. Anything wey I fit do, I dey do. But even if people no dey help una, no be say you go carry innocent person dey terrorize them like this now. This one no make am. Silence. Oga, na true sha, but as e dey now, we just dey advise say when our oga come, make you cooperate with am o, so you no go tey for dis place. As you dey here so, you like am, make you just do something quick so you go fit go home quickly. I no know wetin una dey expect o, but me I no get money. If to say I fit raise about 500k now, I for give una. They laughed. 500k? Sir, my oga no go take that kind money o. Na advice we just dey advise you sha. I kept quiet. Shortly after, all was quiet again. I pondered this conversation in my mind. As far as my abductors were concerned, they were just trying to make ends meet. They may not even think it is a sin or even criminal. After all, they are just guarding me. Maybe they will reason that as far as I don't die, all is well that ends well. The way they have compartmentalized this thing scares me. They see themselves as hungry and poor. They see others as rich or maybe comfortable. They can't get to the government officials with their security details and their big bulletproof vehicles. However, they can get to us, middle class folks. We are easy targets, not big enough to be noticed by the powers that be, but not too small that they will not be able to squeeze out of us a couple of millions. No one will talk. There will be no screaming headlines. There will be no manhunt. The security agencies will not feel obliged to do anything. In fact, you may even be advised to just pay quietly. I was left alone again, but this time I could feel them sitting close by, one on my left, two on my right. One said something to the others, and I felt them get up and move to the other room. I began to pray again, and I asked the Spirit of God to give me a plan, to show me how to handle this situation. I had never been in this sort of situation before, so I didn't have a clue on how to act around these people. I didn't know if I could call their bluff or just be pliant. I heard footsteps, and one of them, the one who had asked me the most questions, came to me and leaned in close to my ears and said, "Sir, I like the way you dey talk. Make I give you one advice. When my oga come back, make you no carry fear talk to am o. If you show fear, he go harass you." I said, "Thank you. God bless you." Right, that was my initiation. I'm going to turn to, well, if you had the book, you will know this, but if you don't have the book and you buy it at some point, it will be on page 68. Very short one. This is when I started negotiating proper with the boss.